Okay, we get another game against 2138. E4, okay, we get the Caro. So this is basically the same as the classical variation. Okay. Okay. We get the Tartakower. Taking the pawn, knight to e2. Okay, this is a mistake. Now we go h4. Block with the knight. So he should have played h6 or h5. But now I can attack, right? Because he went g6. Okay. What h5? I think I just sack the bishop now. Whatever. I don't care, just sack. Sack the bishop and let's see what happens. So I think I take the pawn first. If I go here, he can defend. Let's say he can go here. So probably I take this pawn and then just develop normally or something. So if I take and he goes here, I can take, right? Yeah. Let me take first. And then maybe I involve the bishop. He's gonna go here. And then if I castle, if he takes, I can go check and mate. So he's probably gonna go rook e7 or something. Okay, so let me go here. Wait, but if I go here... No, he cannot go here, obviously. I mean, he can, but... I don't really have a good discover check, but still. Let me go here. And then just castle. The problem is I cannot really do a rook lift because of the bishops. But my idea now is just castle and then knight f4. And if he gives me the bishop, then I'm happy with that, because I can go rook lift. I still don't know if this sacrifice was... I mean, it's definitely not losing, but I don't know if it's winning, right? I did not expect that. So, what if I just take and then just castle? Because the problem is if he takes, then this knight hangs, right? And that's the issue right now. And if I go check, I guess he's gonna hide. And if I take, if king takes, if I check, he goes here. Have to get this knight involved. What if I castle short? Is this insane? Yeah, it is, because he can take. And I don't want to make a draw. Wait, but maybe I can check him. No, but if he takes... So let's say castles. So let's say castles takes with check. I take, he takes. I go check. He goes here. Yeah, and then I cannot check. If I go check, he can already go here. I'm gonna take, I don't know. Take and then castles and rook lift. Okay. Now my instinct says I go here first. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Just castle. Just castle. and then rook lift. Because he cannot go anywhere, right? So now maybe this move. Okay. I'm thinking this one now. Here. Let's say I go here. Or maybe I go with this move first. Yeah, let me go with this one. So now if he goes here, I go check. And then I go here maybe. What if I trade? No, I do not trade. Now I go here and then maybe this move or something. I did not see that. But I can just move. And then still maybe the knight. The knight gets in. If he's gonna offer a rook trade, I'll just double. Because still this rook is not in the game, right? Now the only problem I currently have is that maybe he has something on this diagonal, so if I play knight to e4, he can pin it. But maybe I just... No, I have to go king b1. Because if I go king d1, then this diagonal is a problem. Okay, so now I go here. So what's the point? I guess this one? Do I care? Not really, right? I mean, check. Goes here, I take, which, yeah, I don't really care. I don't really care about the pawn. So takes is not an option. What else can he do? Now I go here probably. I can also take... No, but the knight still... Okay, so I just go here. I just go here. And then I'll take and move this rook over. I still don't care about this pawn. Because I think I have something with the knight here. Okay, so let's say what if he takes? If he takes, check here doesn't really work anymore, because check he can go here. Okay, but maybe then I can go check and I can take with mate. Okay, so discovered attack. But I can just take and then go here. Okay. Maybe I have to bring the queen back, I don't know. Yeah, I have to do something now. I can go here maybe. Idea takes. But then he has check and he can trade the queens. And then maybe I go here. But I don't think this is enough, right? Okay, what else can I do? If I go here, he's just gonna move the bishop. Okay, so then I guess I'll go for this option. Because I'm also too low on time. I guess I'll go for this option. Okay. Let's go check. If here I have this move, because takes I can take. Okay. Now I go here. Right. Yeah, let's just go here. Point is, I want to make him move the knight, so then I have some discoveries. Probably this one and then check or something. Or he can do that, but now I think I can get around. Yeah, and he doesn't have a check. No, he does have a check. So let's say king here. Can I sack the queen? I guess I can. Oh, but no. Okay, he goes there. Check here. Oh. I can also take now. No, I cannot take. Okay, so let me go. Check, he can block with the bishop. If I go check, he moves here. If I go check and he takes... I don't want to risk it. Okay, let's go here, here. I move. He goes here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this one. I don't know. I mean, maybe there is something better. I'm just going for simple moves. So check, I go here. If he takes, I take with check. What else? If he sacrifices, then I can take and I'm gonna be able to convert. If he goes where? I don't see anything else. If he goes here, I take with the rook. And if he moves the bishop, if he goes here, then I go check. Here. And okay, he goes there. Let's go here maybe. Point is now he cannot move the queen and I'm threatening maybe this move. Oh. Okay, now I take. No, come on, dude, this is so dumb. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I mean, this is just dumb. Again, like time pressure. Oh, come on. Yeah, again I lose because of time pressure. Now he can pin. Just so dumb again. Okay. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Alright, let's see the game review. By the way, I rematched this opponent and we played many more games, which you're gonna see in the next videos. But for now, let's analyze this game. So 65.6 against 62.1, so really low accuracy, and 1750 against 1700 performance. I did get one brilliant move, which I assume is the bishop sacrifice. Obviously this is all theory. And yeah, here he should have pushed the h-pawn, h6 or h5. g6 allows h4. And then, okay, so this is the best move. So when we played more games after this one, I didn't know that this is the best move because obviously I didn't analyze the game yet. So that's why I ended up playing some different lines. So don't be confused when you see those games. Yeah, I didn't know that this is the best variation. So bishop takes g6 is best. Okay, So basically the best move, I mean queen h6, what's the point? Yeah, this is the best move. So if we go back, so this is best. Okay. Also the best move. I mean, game review thinks moving the queen and then go back and then go here, I don't know why. And then, okay, and then check. And then take. Okay, so basically, takes is fine. And then go here. So this is what I messed up. Because here I went castles, yeah. So this is where I messed up. And by the way, if king takes... Wait. Sorry, let me go back. So take, go here. Now if take and king takes... Okay, then castle. Castle short or castle long. I'd probably go long. Queen c7. Develop. Let's say... Okay, knight a6 is best. Rook d... Okay, and then you basically leave the rook. Let's say here. Check. Check. Take. Fork. Okay, so that's if king takes. And what if rook takes? I go check. And then castles. So what's the difference? So in the game I went castles immediately. And then queen e7. Okay. So takes, check here, castles, queen e7. Queen h6. Okay, so he cannot block because the rook is hanging. Goes here and then rook d3. And then if here, check, here. Ah, again this is the issue. Okay. Again this is the issue. Yeah, in the game... Wait, but why can't I go check? So here... Ah, because king is... Yeah, because now if I go check, queen blocks and then I don't have any more checks. So king had to be here. So then I have this check. Because the rook is hanging, that's the whole point. Okay. Yeah, so basically this was a mistake, I didn't play this check. So I castle, rook d3. Okay. Wait, so just knight f4. Okay, just trade queens. Rook e1. Let's say takes. Here, obviously this move. What about just a random move? Rook e7 still. Queen e6. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even consider this move. Still winning with rook e3. Yeah, so I just have to go to the e file. Wait, but what if... Yeah, I guess he cannot do anything. What if this move? Then h5, yeah. Rook e7. Yeah, so basically I didn't even consider the e file, right? I should have put the rook on the e file. Here obviously idea is if takes. Yeah, check. I saw this when I was editing the video. I saw queen e7 in the game. I thought takes, but now he can trade queens, right? But if I go check first, now he cannot trade queens because I'm gonna take with check. So yeah, I think I would be able to spot this during the game. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's a nice in-between move. Because otherwise, obviously, queen trade, and then I'm still better somehow. I saw this line during the game, but it's not a clean win, right? I mean, it's a draw basically. And I can even lose because he's gonna be able to get his rook out. So it's not that he's completely stuck. Okay, but instead we get this move. I go check, I go h5, I go takes, knight g4 or queen e5. Okay, queen e5, I guess idea is check here. And then what? Let's see, queen e5. Let's say a random move. And then knight g4. And then some check. Yeah, rook h3. Okay, or knight g4, which I played. And then queen e5. Rook h3. Queen g3. Okay. Here, queen is... Yeah, I mean, this is... It's tough to see those moves. Queen e7. Now it's a... Oh, I blundered this one. Yeah. And here, obviously, knight takes. Yeah, so... Rook h3. I didn't even see that. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, it was so close. Rook h3. I didn't consider this move because bishop takes, right? Yeah. And then I don't know why I didn't take with a knight. And then obviously this is over. So yeah. Now let's go back to the opening. So this is correct. And then you're supposed, you can take this pawn, and then you're supposed to go check, takes, and then castles, and then rook lift. What if this move, obviously this is mate, right? So I guess, yeah, only move is with the queen here, and then you throw in this check. This is important. He cannot block because the rook drops. He has to go here and then rook d3. Brilliant. Yeah. Okay, rook e7, rook f7, and then the knight gets in as well. Bishop f5, rook e3, queen h5. Okay. Develops another piece and you can take. What if he goes here? Check here. Check. Okay, the queen is lost, yeah. Okay, so two key details to remember here. So check. So castles. No, here. So this check and then this check. These two moves were what I missed in the opening, basically. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Now if you see this g6 move, you know how to punish it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you next time.